It is, this is V, and it's, I don't even know the time. What time it is, girl? Let me see if I can see the time. No, I can't see the time. But anyhow, this is my 6th day in Israel. I have 4 more days here. It's been absolutely awesome. I mean, just to hear Bible stories all your life, and you believe them, you believe in God, you believe in Jesus, but to actually be in the place, taking the footsteps that Jesus took. There is one church, and it has like the black dome on it. I can't remember the name. Listen, I'm not good with names. And well, what I want to see about the church is that was where Jesus went up into heaven to speak to God. Imagine you are at that church. Then we went to the Garden of Gethsemane. This is so unreal because to actually take the steps that Jesus took when he walked the earth. Just the thought about it is amazing. But to actually footstep after footstep. Then we were in the garden, and well, they also built a church around the stone where when Judas betrayed Jesus, and he wept on the stone where he wept, it is still there. Oh my, that's amazing. Today we are going to go, today's Friday, we're going to go to the Western Wall because it's closed on Saturdays. We're going to go to the Western Wall. We're going to go to Bethlehem. I am going to Bethlehem. Going to Bethlehem. Yesterday we went to Jericho. The wall is not there. I guess, they did march and throw that wall down now. The wall did fall down. Went to Jericho. While we were in Jericho, I took a picture with a shepherd. I actually got in his little tent and took a picture with him. It was amazing to see people that are still living similar to the olden times, herding sheep and goats, and they have a lot of wild goats here, so they go out there and they catch them and bring them in with the herd. Cows. And do you know that the people, they're religious people. They could afford to live in a fancy house because they own like hundreds and hundreds of calves and cows. But honey, for some of the, whatever religious reason they chose, they're living in huts. They are living in something that looked like a tent with their family for their religious reason to stay close to the earth and their faith. That's amazing. It's amazing because I like being fancy. I like traveling. I like food. I like clothes. And for them to just give up, all day, in terms of material possession, and just choose to live. I mean, their yard is not even like, properly landscaped or anything like that. Honey, they're living in the dirt. They walk out the house and walk into the dirt. They're not poor people. It just makes you think about yourself and what you hold on to. Because there are some people who could afford, but they live with so little and still appreciate. I thank God for seeing that. It humbled me a lot. That's why I got in the tent with the man. Because I'm no different from him. But he made a path, and his path is clear, that nothing he'll be a slave to. Listen, I said nothing being a slave to because we left home and we pack up these suitcases and hats and makeup and all of that. Fancy. We left home with 2 suitcases. We end up with 3 because, my husband's luggage was a bit too heavy. Well, it wasn't all his things in there, but, And to just see the shepherd, he just laying on the ground with just a little hut over him. His house is right down there. Girl, I wonder. If push come to shove, I'd do it, but I don't know if I'll volunteer. I don't. Because I go see them and, be in their surroundings, and then I come back to all of this. To all of this, I come back to all of this. Food has been prepared for me. And you know what? No, I don't live here, but even when I go back to my life, I have a pretty good life. I'm able to travel the world, and I don't take it for granted because there's a lot of people that, some of them scared to do it. They're scared of travel. Some of them scared of the unknown. For those people, I'll say, just step out. Step out. Some people think in terms of food, but don't be closed-minded about it. It's not that much different. I will say, in geography-wise, seasonings may be different, but food are not that much different. And since we've been here, we haven't eaten. Well, when we were in Latanya, I ate from a restaurant. But since we've been in Jerusalem, I have not really, gone to a restaurant because my husband and I, we like to. Well, because there's so much food at our hotel, we haven't had the opportunity because we'll go sightseeing and then come back. But for the most part, when we travel, we like to eat where the locals eat. And at least one night we'll go to like a little fancy restaurant. But we haven't done that because it's fancy here. So why waste money? And then sometimes we come in from our trips and we're so tired, so we will bathe and change and get dressed and come down to dinner. And you know, we treat it like if we were in a something different. Oh, I'm seeing our guide for the day. I think he's coming downstairs to look for me. Because I came down to breakfast. My husband came down to breakfast earlier, and then he went back up, and I took some time coming down. I think he's seen me. But anyhow, it's so lovely. So lovely here. Even though I didn't get to do, you know, go sightseeing and do all, but just to be in a place where he is known to be. He might have came to the Americans or the Caribbean. There's not a history of it. But to know that he's been in this place. It's lovely. My guide is looking for me. He is looking for me. Where is... I'm always late. Where is he? Hi. I see you looking for me? Yeah. Oh, I see you. Good morning. Say hello. This is my lovely guide. Took us to the Dead Sea yesterday. The Dead Sea, and where else we went?
In Masada.
In Masada.
In Qumran.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Let me put this down. 1 second. Someone will take a picture of me.
Okay.
Hold it. No, hold it for me. This is my outfit.
Nice. Okay, I'm waiting the look.
Okay, see my outfit? I had the our guide. He comes to the hotel and meet us. I had him hold the camera while I did a little turn for you. So I'm gonna go upstairs and get mi husband. I've got to go upstairs and get the man so I could tell him our guide is here. Yes. She's coming up the steps. I have to go to the 12th floor. Thank God for elevator, right? Okay. I'm gonna give you a tour today of my room, my new room. The people are so nice here.